Welcome back, guys, to another pickup video. It has been, I think, almost 3 weeks now since I've done one. Sorry about that. But we do have a ton of stuff to go through, so let's jump right into it. We're going to start off with a couple of more recent pickups. We got Hot Topics actually had a buy 3 for 30 on Funko Pops, and we picked up Fallout 4 Codsworth here, which is really nice. They just came out with these Fallout 4 Funko Pops. And then we got an exclusive one, which I was pretty happy to find. We got the Zombie Kenny from South Park. And like I've said before, it is crazy how they have almost every license under the sun. I mean, they have South Park Pops now. That's crazy. But and this was the one I was really the most excited for. When they actually posted on Instagram, and I zoomed right over, jumped in the car, and got over there. And that is the Demogorgon from Stranger Things. I was so stoked they actually had this. This was the last one left, and I haven't seen one of these since. And they do have all of them there. I want to get all the exclusives, and I want to get all of just the regular ones from this show. This is a really, really good show. If you've never seen it, check it out. The first season is on Netflix, and the second season will be here on Halloween. So check that out. Put this over here. Let's get right into the next thing. I actually found this yesterday. I don't usually go through the books too often, but I wasn't finding any games, so I was like, oh, let me check it out. And we got this really nice book here. This book was $3. But this is the complete history of the Batmobile, which is absolutely nice. I love the Batmobile from The Dark Knight. Let me get a quick little picture in there. Ooh. And this is just a really well-made book. I'm actually going to go through this a little later. But yeah, for $3, you really can't go wrong for a little coffee table read or whatever. So put that over there. We'll get into this one. I've been on a really big Halo kick lately, which you'll be able to tell from this video. There's a lot of Halo related items. But they actually just released, I guess, in honor of Halo Wars 2, which is actually a really good game. Check that game out if you have Xbox One. But they released the Hot Wheels for them, and this one was at Target. This was only, I think, 89 cents or something. But we have the Warthog there, so I was like, why not for 89 cents? Over there. And then they released the really, really nice ones. These are the die-cast figures. And I got a quick little story after I show them off, but originally these were $5 a piece. I guess when I went to ring them up, they rang up as $5 a piece, but we'll get into that. We got the UNSC Warthog, and again, these are the die-cast figures. They're really like heavy weighted, heavy duty. We got the Scorpion, and I'm not sure if they're releasing any more of these, but these did come out like 2 or 3 days ago. And we got the Ghost there. We got the Gun Goose. And we got the Banished Wraith from Halo Wars 2. So yeah, when I brought these up, actually when I first saw these, they were put next to a $1 price sticker. They're all hanging from that, so I thought they were $1. And I actually brought them up, and the guy told me that the price was like $25, $30, and I was like, well, they were hanging by a $1 sticker tag. So we went back there. He got his manager actually, and the manager decided to honor the price, which is really nice. And like I said, they were $1, or they were $5 a piece originally, but we ended up paying, hopefully I don't have any information on there, paying $5.32 for all that. Sorry about the condition of the receipt, but yeah, so I really couldn't complain with the $1 a piece there. But yeah, so then we'll hop into a couple more things over here. These were actually pretty nice finds at a local game exchange. They got a couple of 4K movies in, and they actually priced them at Blu-ray prices. So I picked up these 2 movies with some trade credit. We got the Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice, and this is the Ultimate Edition. That's the one thing I don't really like about the 4K version of this, is you have to watch the extra, I guess, 2 hours. No, maybe it's like 30 minutes. I think it's 30 minutes of extra content. But there's like no option to pick if you just want to watch the regular one or whatever. But this is a really good movie, and definitely not bad for, I think it was like $9.95. And then this was also, this came out recently, and for $12.95 we picked up Sully. We're actually going to watch this right after this video. So we're going to go make some tacos and watch that. But again, I got all that with trade credit, so that was not bad. And to go with the whole pricing problem with the Halo Hot Wheels, we went to Target, and they had a clearance section like all Targets do, and we got the Dying Light here. So I brought this up to them. This was in the clearance section, and when he rang it up, the guy was like, oh, there's no price or whatever. It tells me to input a price, and I was like, oh, okay, like how much is it then? And he was like, well, how much do you want to pay for it? And I said $10. So got that for $10, which is not bad. I heard it's a really good game. At the same Target, we picked up this little wallet here with Mario and Luigi. I needed a wallet, so I said, hey, let me pick up a wallet for a couple dollars. Can't go wrong with that. I actually picked this up yesterday. Tony Hawk's Project 8. We got the Platinum Hits version here. I mean, the main reason I really picked it up is because I'm a sucker for like extra content and stuff. And this actually came with like a bonus disc, so I was like, oh, I kind of want that. But actually, funny story. This was one of the 360 games that my friend got for Christmas. And how we actually found out he was getting a 360. We went up into his attic, and we actually found this underneath his grandma's bed, and we're like, oh, we know you're getting a 360 now. So shout out to you, George. Good times. Put that over there. Another quick awesome pickup. I've been looking to get this movie. It was like $30 or $40 at Best Buy. The 30th anniversary version was at Best Buy. This is the 25th anniversary version, but saving $27 to $37 off. We got the Back to the Future Blu-ray collection here, and as you can kind of see, I hope you can see anyways, we got this for $3. Absolute steal. This was the only Blu-ray in the bucket. Like, they brought out the blue buckets, and this was the only one in there, and I was ecstatic to find that because I've been looking at that for months and months and months. Let's get into some anniversary gifts and Valentine's Day gifts. As you all know, the Switch is coming out. Can't wait for that. That'll be probably my next video. But The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will finally be here in less than a week. And what better way to commemorate it coming out than to get a nice little lenticular poster picture frame here that I can hang up in my little Wii U collection back here. I actually have another one of these, which is Legend of Zelda themed as well. So I'll try and put that somewhere back here eventually. But yeah, so that was a really nice pickup there. Put that down over there. And to continue on, we got another movie here. This is an absolute classic movie. If you guys never seen it, definitely check it out. We got the Indian and the Cupboard Anniversary Edition. This actually just came out a couple weeks ago on Blu-ray. And if you've never seen this, it's about a little boy who gets a cupboard. And whenever he puts his action figures or toys in there and locks it and unlocks it, they come alive. And he starts having a field day with that. He throws Darth Vader in there, some dinosaurs, and it's a really good movie. So definitely check that one out. And Bloodborne is one of my favorite PS4 games, and my girlfriend obviously knows this. So she picked this up off the PlayStation Store. It's called a Stubbins. It's a little hunter here from Bloodborne. Pretty nice. I like these little plushies, and it's cool. You can like take off his little weapons, his little hunter sword, and his little gun. And then to go with Bloodborne theme, I've been trying to find this shirt for so long, probably years and years. But we got the Bloodborne t-shirt here, which is awesome. I guess she got this off the PlayStation website as well. But I actually saw this kid was wearing it at an E3 little thing we went to, and I had no idea where. I couldn't find it anywhere, and I guess it was at the PlayStation Store. The one place that I didn't look. So shout out to my girlfriend for that. Appreciate it. Thank you. Let's see. We'll go with this one. Since, like I said, Halo has been a big thing with me lately. And it's kind of funny how things work, because as soon as you start liking something, I feel like things start to pop up more often. And this was no exception. We went to Barnes and Nobles of all places, and this was in their clearance bin. And their clearance bin was, everything was $2. So this was originally $20, and for $2, I couldn't pass this up. And it was actually $1.90 because she has some Barnes & Noble little VIP card or whatever. So that was $1.90. And to continue on with the Halo Wars stuff, since I picked up Halo Wars 2, me and my brother both got it actually. I got it from Best Buy, he got it from GameStop. And we got this. This was a Best Buy pre-order, and I can't believe this was a pre-order for Best Buy. Like, this is pretty crazy. This is also a Loot Crate exclusive, I'm pretty sure. So I mean, it's not really exclusive. You can get it from Best Buy. But we got Atriox here. And this, like I said, this was free when you bought Halo Wars 2. Absolutely crazy. So that's really nice. Really cool figure there. And from GameStop, the pre-order bonus was, if you got the Ultimate Edition, which we both got, you got this cool little pin set. Nice little pins. And I'm a sucker for these little pins here. Yep. And then if you pre-order Halo Wars 2, just any version, you got these. So you got these for any version, and then if you pre-order the Ultimate Edition, you got the extra 2 there. So that's really nice. And Halo Wars 2 is a phenomenal game. I would show it to you, but I actually just sold it in order to, they have a pretty good trade-in bonus at Best Buy, so I decided to sell it off before it dropped in price. This is another GameStop find, or a Goodwill find. We picked up World of Warcraft, what is this? Warlords of Draenor. And this is sealed. I do want to get into the World of Warcraft. My brother plays this a lot. So he told me this was a good deal for $3. So hopefully when I get a computer at some point, I mean, I feel like I always talk about it, but hopefully a computer will be in the works soon. I'll be able to play that with him. And going with the whole Kenny thing, we actually got a little ornament here for a Christmas tree. So this will go and look really nice on my Christmas tree this year. We got the Kenny there, which is pretty cool. And then we picked up this. And like I said, I don't know if I posted the video, but I actually found some Pokemon cards at Goodwill last week for $1, and now I find these, the Amiibo Animal Crossing cards, and these were $1 as well. So I figured for $1 you can't really go wrong. I went through an Amiibo card phase for a while. And this was just a little thrift store find. Bobby's World. This is actually this was like a cartoon show I used to watch when I was younger, and it was only 50 cents. It's a little puzzle. And I remember actually having this exact puzzle. So the nostalgia kicked in. I took out the 50 cents and I bought it. Show these off because my girlfriend wants me to. These were $2 at Goodwill. These were Deadpool. Target, they donate, or actually I think Goodwill buys like pallets from Target. And these were on that pallet and they put them out. And it was only $2. So my girlfriend bought those for me because she wanted me to have them. So I was like, okay, why not? And another cool, this was actually a really cool Goodwill find. Actually, feels like there's something in here, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I saw this on the top shelf, and I was like, I just saw this part of it, and I recognized it from somewhere, and when I picked it up and turned it around, I saw that this is the Dead Space 3 Dev Team Edition, which I thought I had hit the holy grail here. I guess this was a edition that you could buy, actually, maybe from their website. But it didn't come with all the stuff in there. Got the Dead Space 3 on the bottom there, which is really nice. It didn't come with all I think it came with like a statue and some other stuff. It was just an empty box. But this was only $4. And when I looked online, this whole thing, like complete, was going for like $300 or something like that. So I was like, that's kind of crazy. But yeah, for $4 can't go wrong. And what was funny too is I went to Retro Games, which I talk about pretty frequently. It's a retro store here in Connecticut. I went to the store and they actually had this in there on their shelf, and I actually went through and saw like what was in there and stuff. And I think it was $2.50 at the store, which is pretty crazy. So there actually is some more stuff in here. I think I've got so much stuff over here, it's ridiculous. Put this down over here. Let's see what we got. This is another Funko Pop here, which I was happy to find this one. It was pretty hard to find this when it first came out, but now it's everywhere. But this is Stranger Things, the Upside Down Will. This is a Think Geek exclusive. As you can tell, they put a lot of hard work into just flipping the package upside down. But again, it's nice to have that. I do want to get all the Stranger Things pops. Put that over there. Please don't fall. See what else is in here. Wait. I don't know why this is in here. I think this is just an empty case. I think this was a dumpster dive find, so that will kind of lead me into my next thing. But yeah, it was a pretty sad story, actually. We pulled up to a GameStop dumpster, and it was full to the top with games, strategy guides. There was Zelda Collector's Edition guides, Star Wars, Uncharted, and every single game and every single guide was ripped and torn to shreds. It was just, I shed probably a couple of tears that day. It was sad. But I think I kept this maybe because I actually have the disc, so maybe, I don't know, maybe I just kept it for whatever. But also at another dumpster, we found a Wii U box, and unfortunately it was water damaged, but they had the manuals and stuff on the inside, and the reason I mainly picked it up was because they had a Super Smash Brothers Wii U manual, so that's pretty cool. If I ever come across like the game and the case with no manual, I'll throw that in there. So, or I could use that, give it to someone if they need it for their collection or whatever. But nice to have some extra manuals in case I do come across another box Wii U that doesn't have all the stuff. And since we're on to the whole dumpster dive stuff, the rest of the stuff I'm going to show you is from dumpsters. So I'm going to probably have to wash my hands after this, but what are you going to do? This was actually a pretty nice find. We got this Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. This was just a DS case. Oh. Before we get into the dumpster stuff, my girlfriend was kind of eyeballing me over there. We actually found this at Goodwill as well. We got WildStar. This is actually a MMO game that I was pretty excited I wanted to play when I first saw the announced trailer, and I followed it pretty heavily. I guess it's not doing the best in the world, but I heard it was pretty decent, so I actually got this, and then my brother picked up a copy, so when I get the computer, I will pick that up. So we'll put that over there. And yeah, Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. This is the case and manual, no game, but doesn't hurt to have another Legend of Zelda case there. And then in that same dumpster, we found the Kirby's 20th Anniversary book. I think this came with the Wii game, the special edition Wii game that you got. So yeah, not too bad. It is a little dinged up, but nice to have. A nice little book to go flip through and see kind of the history of Kirby. And the main big thing that we found at GameStop this past couple weeks, it was actually not in a GameStop dumpster. Like, we went and looked at the GameStop dumpster. There's nothing in there. And I was like, hey, girlfriend, check out the other dumpster, the paper store. And sure enough, she did. And we saw this in there, and I had to pick it up. I didn't know if it was going to work or not. It actually does work. The only thing is the sound doesn't work because I guess they clipped the cords on the back. But we got this nice Lego Dimensions display here. This thing is absolutely awesome. Like I said, the screen works itself, but the sound and everything does not work. They have cut the wires. I'm kind of trying to show it to you real quick. They cut the wires up here, so I'm assuming that's for the sound. But like I said, everything else works. I think the buttons worked and everything. And they didn't cut the cord, so can't go wrong with that. And I figured I'd pick it up and I'll put it somewhere in my collection amongst all this stuff. And if not, I could trade it off or give it to someone if they want it. But yeah, that's all we have for this week. There will be a couple more videos coming up. I will hopefully get a video up of the Switch when that launches on March 3rd. I want to say thank you to everyone who has stayed patient while no videos have been really coming out. But thank you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please share the video. And we will see you on another video.